Every day, 10,000 individuals in the United States turn 65. The desire to stay in one's home, to age in place, is a priority for nearly 90% of adults aged 55 and older. This preference underscores a significant shift in how we view aging, independence, and quality of life. Meet Julie Leith, a social worker with over 25 years of experience.
We are all aging.
As a certified aging-in-place specialist, Julie has dedicated her career to helping people from all walks of life.
The grant I wrote is going to highlight and provide advocacy and education in our communities across the country to really highlight what is aging.
In this documentary, Julie asks 11 individuals, what is aging?
Getting older. Sign of getting older.
Chronologically age.
Yes.
Like the calendar kind of dictates what that looks like every single year.
Well, it's what I've been doing since July the 5th, 1944.
Well, you have changes in life.
Mm-hmm.
You do things differently.
Yeah.
And you meet different people.
Aging is how can I live the best way possible, comfortably in my own body, in my home, and activities that I love to do.
Aging is the process that everyone goes through in life of getting older and rediscovering a new way of doing things and a new way of living.
Well, you don't have a lot of options. Aging is the better alternative of looking up at the roots, and if you have to choose betwixt the two, aging is much preferred, thanks.
Well, that's when people stop you and ask to help you along, and that's kind of nice.
Trying to stay relevant intellectually, especially when it comes to technology.
Because yes, as we age, our body changes, or especially as women, there's so many things that start to happen that I'm like,
I know, it's like, could we just get it together? Could we just put it all back together?
So just the whole experience of being a human. Like every year is something new, every decade is something different.
Aging is growing old.
My knees tell me I should have reined in my unbridled enthusiasm about jumping out a perfectly good aircraft. When you're young and invulnerable, you don't think about it, and when you're older and creakier, it comes back to remind you.
I would tell my 20-year-old self, be comfortable in your own skin, love who you are. I am quirky, I am kooky if you can't tell. And in our 20s, it's so much about let's not be that, I need to fit in. I would have told myself, girl, from the get-go, be who you are, do what you want to do, be who you are, because that is what makes us unique.
Right.
Well, I think through life you have experiences and you have lessons and exciting things happen to you. So really, it wouldn't be fair to change it, because then what would I change it to if I knew what I knew now?
I really like my old life.
I would also have leapt earlier when I knew what I did want to do.
I would have been better about paying myself first, which my father taught me. Pay yourself first, pay yourself first.
The way I ate. Food's good, but I probably ate all those comfort food.
Might have been a couple of people I wouldn't have hired.
Yeah, I would change all the people I married.
I don't know. There wouldn't be much I would change. I've had a wonderful life. Maybe just to slow down and enjoy it a little bit more.
The need to address aging in place has never been more critical. The U.S. population is expected to reach 404 million by 2060, with a demographic of people aged 65 and older growing by 75%. By 2040, 80.8 million Americans will be 65 or older, and by 2060, this number will rise to 94.7 million.
One of my focuses with this grant is to talk about universal design, which is a concept to help people stay in their home for life.
Universal design creates an inclusive environment accessible to everyone. It promotes living in your home as you age and helps to reduce fall risks. Julie's advocacy emphasizes the normalcy of aging. Through education and community engagement, she promotes a realistic approach to staying in one's home for life, breaking down the stigma around aging, disabilities, and other illnesses. Ron Mace, the pioneer of universal design, defined it as the design of products and environments to be usable by all people, to the greatest extent possible, without the need for adaptation or specialized design. Let's return to our interviewees as they reflect on how they are living their best lives today.
Living my best life is having the freedom to do what I would like to do, what I love to do.
Well, one of the things that I am currently doing and plan to much more is travel.
I travel.
Traveling more now, not waiting.
Been to 172 different countries. I've been to all 8 continents. I have lived a rich and entertaining life.
Well, I don't know if I'm living my best life, because when you lose a spouse, you take on a new life. And I belong to a widows group that's over 30 years old, and so that has brought me out more in other clubs that I belong to.
And you're super active, right?
Yes.
Living your best life is doing what's best for you and your community, helping others to make the world a better place.
I give back to people, on which I think is very important. I do a lot of volunteer work, and I enjoy that, even though I'm told I'm too busy by some people.
Probably just being with friends and family and doing things like the organization we're in, Epsilon Sigma Alpha, that I'm living my best life now than I did 15 years ago. More involved than I was before.
So living my best life is really just saying, I want to be fully engaged in it. Whatever it is. I don't do this all the time, so just like there are times when I really want to just check out, and sometimes I do, but I really want to be engaged in my life in all the different ways possible, because what's the point otherwise?
I'm living my best life. I had a great first marriage, 42 years, and then I was so blessed to meet another woman that was even better than the first woman. And so, here I am. And I am in progress.
I describe living my best life as making sure I have the things done that are necessary to keep me healthy.
Our travel is happening now. Well, we have the energy and the money and the time.
I am living my best life right now.
This is Aging is a project that I was passionate about. I wrote a grant for funding to be able to do this project, and it really is providing advocacy and education to our aging population. One of the things that is interesting, I do a lot of education on this, is that we are all aging. We just can't escape it. We are just all aging. Every year at our birthday, it's another year around the sun. Betty Friedan said it best, aging is not lost youth, but a new stage of opportunity and strength. I hope that you have seen This is Aging as a normal part of our life. And my wish is that we all embrace aging and that we are living our best life. If we are living our best life, we are doing our job.
On the road, I've been away for far too long. But now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, the place I call my home. I was looking to belong.